Ladies and gentlemen, this RedGamingTech.com video, we're going to be taking a quick look at Jade Empire, which is an absolutely fantastic gaming experience, pretty much made by the same guys who had put out Neverwinter Nights and Knights of the Old Republic, and indeed Jade Empire is very similar to Knights of the Old Republic. However, it's set in Asia and uses a mixture of Kung Fu and various other cool things. And just like Knights of the Republic, features a light and dark system, or in this game, the open palm and the closed fist being dark and open palm being light. Anyway, before we get into the game properly, I'm just going to quickly mention that it's a bit of a pain getting working in Windows 7. I bought the game because it was on sale recently. It'll probably be on Steam sales as well, by the way. And anyway, I loaded up the game, and it was a bit of an issue to get working. Configuration crashed, and basically what you have to do is create a text file in Jade Empire /data. Okay, that was not ideal. I thought for a second the game had crashed. And all you have to do is basically just create that file, a blank file. I've created a video on the channel, so you can just check that out if you're unsure how to do it. Anyway, I'm going to look at the game properly. There is a slight hiccup with this. I'm just going to leave all the titles on these like that, which is pretty cool. Just going to cancel that. Now, with video settings, if I record anything less than 720, if I record 720p or what have you, it doesn't show the mouse pointer. I don't know why. I'm using the NVIDIA graphics card, as some of you guys probably know. There's not much I can do about it. So yeah, I'm going to be recording in native 1080. I don't know if that would affect you if you happen to have a smaller display. Say, for example, an old HD TV, and that's all it's capable of is a 720p. I'm unsure if that's the case, as I don't have a lower resolution display. I've got a 1080p monitor and an old 1920 by 1200. So yeah. Anyway, everything's maxed, as you can see. Anti-aliasing is maxed, soft shadows, blah blah blah. This game hails back from, I think it was released on PC. I don't have my notes up, but I believe it's 2007. And it was also ported from the original Xbox, but as it turns out, the PC version got a noticeable increase in some bits and pieces, including the graphics, of course. So anyway, the difficulty settings, you've got two. You've got combat and minigame, which are basically there's multiple minigames in the game, but we're probably not going to get them this early on. But anyway, you've got several options: Grandmaster and Jade Master, but you have to actually complete the game at Jade Master level. So you have to complete the game first. So yeah, you can see that Student and Grandmaster. So combat becomes progressively more challenging, and you can imagine that basically increases the strength of the enemies, reduces your strength, blah blah de blah. You can also, should you so desire, change the keyboard layout, so that's all bindable, which is good. It uses by default a WAS setup, so that's pretty cool. You can also map your controller should you so desire. This, I believe, is using Xbox 360. I'm not sure. Probably. If I can find my controller, let's just see if it works. Does it work? Yeah, it does. So you can have both control methods running concurrently. You can just figure out which one you prefer. So, anyway, I'm going to start from the beginning. This game is very story intensive, but I don't want to give away too much later on. I was going to play the game some and then show you guys, but I realize quite a few of you might not have played it, and I don't want to give away some of the latest spoilers. So yeah, but you guys can get a basic idea of the combat. I'll probably play for about 30 or so minutes, and I'd actually encourage you guys to pick it up. So anyway, one of the reasons I'm doing this video is a lot of people speak about Knights of the Old Republic, and in my opinion, although this game isn't quite as good, mostly because of the setting, I'm more of a Star Wars fan, but this is a very good game still, and the voice acting and so on are pretty brilliant. So anyway, you can create a couple of characters, or so I say, select various characters. Now, I believe actually on the very first time I played this game, I actually went Scholar Ling. You could say that you can create various characters. And you can see that you can basically get a very very basic understanding of how it deals. It's a balanced character right there. While not as strong as the Festus Warrior, the balanced character is the most versatile. Woo the Lotus Blossom. You know what? Just for old style, you can also customize this character, which is fairly obvious what that does. It basically allows you to customize what you actually want. So, for example, we could throw it all into their health, or we could throw it all into their spirit, what have you. You can see that she does a bow or what have you in the background to indicate that she is receiving the recipient of that. So anyway, tactical awareness. I'm just going to bump one to each because this game basically you take quite a lot of damage, although it's been a while since I've played it. So I'm just going to throw it all up there. Representative instrument and magical power. I'm going to throw one more on that since I'm supposed to be a magical character. It should be okay. That should be okay. Choose your stance. Upon that combo. Oh god, I forgot how much of this there is. Okay. Combos that produce a health power up. What's that say? Yeah. Super Tiger, White Demon. Legendary Strike. Let's do that because it actually seems... Oh, okay, I've got that already. Let's go with White Demon. Can I select more than one? Okay, no. Okay, so White Demon sounds good. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Scholarling, yeah, sure, why not? Now, I have slightly customized this character. The customization isn't huge, but it's reasonable. Now, the graphics are not the best now. Obviously, this game was released a while ago. Although, in my opinion, in some areas it does look nicer than the old Knights of the Old Republic. And you can see that, for example, the trees and stuff don't look that terrible. Sorry guys, for some reason I'm really thirsty. I'm actually impressed with how well this game's actually aged.
One of these days I'll find a way around your...
One more match. Now, you could be mean, or you can be nice. Mostly, even though it's anti-aliasing, I can still notice a little smidge, particularly around her facial areas right there. You can see the clothing. It doesn't look that bad though. I doubt it. Let's just be mean because I want to be bastard.
Your acid wit, I see. Maybe you'd like to back that up.
Okay, I cannot actually remember how you actually play this, so this is going to be an interesting experience, I feel. Okay, use mouse 1 to try and attack. Ah, yes, I forgot, it's more... While standing, hold space to block. Alright. This game's a lot more active combat there. Let's give him a kick, just cause. Ow! Bastard! Oh, chi, left shift. Now this obviously drains your own chi, which is pretty cool. Make it through. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's all coming back to me. This game is actually very satisfying combat-wise. Whee! Defeat, baby. Well, he got beaten like a ginger stepchild. After I've removed several shades of snot from the sky.
But he clearly takes pride. I learn something every time we meet, proving that loss sometimes is the best.
Each bruise is a mark of your failure. I like that.
You do not need to be so confrontational. This was merely practice. One of the few times where Master Lee told me to pass on that you should speak to him when you have the chance. He said you could take your time, so you need not. He specifically told me that it was no rush, so I didn't think it would be vital. Besides, I shall leave you to it. Take care, man.
Now, it does strike me that... Okay, done. That Okay, now we can actually move around a little bit. You can see the character's animation is actually fairly reasonable. It's running quite smoothly. There's the odd frame second drop. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Let me jump over that. That'd be pretty cool.
I am healed.
I am healed. Now you can not just run up and punch someone in the noggin, more to the pity. You have entered focus mode. Slows down time. Okay, let's not do focus mode.
Healed.
Alright. Can we... I'll tell you one thing, this plays a lot better than when I was... can we speak to this dude? Okay. Your lack of skills and discipline to be a leader. Give that to yourself.
I don't.
Let me...
Don't you have something else you should be?
Master Lee keeps talking about Restless Dead, but there's nothing like that around here.
I want to punish someone. Okay. Anyway, let's go into Master Lee's house. That's the gate. I think it's this way. Yes, that looks right.
Typical.
Yes. Okay, so these are basically tutorials and that kind of bump. No, we don't really need that. However, I'll take the experience. So this game it actually is aged relatively well. I'm actually surprised just how well it does. Oh, sorry, how good it does look and run.
Ah, there you are, my student. I watched your bout against Jingwu with great pride. You are my best.
Damn right.
Your lessons are complete. I recall.
I'm just going to be fairly skippy on this. I want to show you guys as much of the early areas as possible, but I'll try to keep in some of the story. As I said, I would show you later, but quite a lot of crap happens really quick. It's basically what happens, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who wants to play it. So, yeah. Why would you do that?
Though the people are scared.
Master!
Ah, yes.
What is this?
Master! Nijo came to warn me. He saw a boat from the outlook past the...
Where you near?
Okay. We'll just skip this. Switch to the mini-map on and off by clicking... Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Press the tap button to close. Okay. Hi, bro.
I hear. I'm afraid.
Alright. Now you can see that even the grass actually looks reasonable. I mean, it's the 2D grass, but it isn't so 2D that you just want to punch kittens. Not that I advocate punching kittens, of course, I'm just saying. You can also press M for the map. Right, just the journal. Okay, Master Lee's teaching. Find Dawnstar. A childhood friend. She should be in her garden on the way towards town. Okay, that sounds reasonable.
What's the matter, Dawnstar? Are you scared that...
There is talk of approaching bandits, and you bother me with unsubtle advances. How very like you, Gao. No doubt a tactic learned.
His name is Gao the Greater, and he built a fortune out of some ragged thieves and slave traders. If my charm...
Flaunting your father's undeserved wealth does not impress me, Gao. It only serves to push me further away.
Yes,
You
annoy
step
them.
beyond your station.
Thank you, Gao, but
I won't forget this. You as well.
that is nice.
Ah, crapola. What did Gal want?
Do not distance yourself. Of course.
Okay. Follower gained. Right.
We should go to...
Where can I find
His
him?
workshop is in the center of the village by the gate. Up the...
Alright, let's grab that. You can see you get small little XP boosts for this stuff, which is obviously a good thing. Right, hopefully this will be the right way to Two Rivers. There. Focus try. Why not? Luckily, you can run away. Now, the more I play this game, the more I remember. I'm sorry. Just how actually awesome some of the areas were in it.
Nice little town you have here.
I don't know you.
This town isn't well guarded. Forget it.
You're right. This isn't.
That escalated quickly. Come on, you've got a saber, and I just KO'd the guy in one hit. Let me have it. That. See, you're saving our ass, literally. Yes. Let me kick him a little bit. There we go.
I can't believe they've moved so quickly. We need your weapon. Gujin will be in his shop north of the main stairs.
It's so awful. Why would bandits come here to Two Rivers?
Well, mostly because you're hapless. I would imagine that would have something to do with it. To the beach. Let's probably not go that way. Right, what's this? School gate. We don't need that. The only thing that's a bit weird is I keep pressing... I keep kind of moving it down, but you can't like kind of scroll up, but you can kind of look up a little bit, but you can't look down that much. It's just kind of freaky. Let's see what's in here. Alright. Let's see. Up here, I think, is the way. Or am I just going the right? I just came. No, this looks alright.
Place. As soon as we
Oh, you. Well,
in something of a foul mood, are we?
Okay. Let's get the long sword.
They say this blade was created in the forge of Smiling Fortune. How your master found... They say golden...
I like the foes trembling.
One more...
I should see the sounds right now, unless you have something. Okay, we have a dude that's terrified.
Senior student. They're making... If you think...
I'm sorry, my friend, but student CPAT isn't ready to face real Go to the school.
Yes, Don.
Okay, press the tap button to close. Now, we can quickly select various bits and pieces. Golden Star, White Demon, Heavenly Wave. Okay, so now we have to go, if I remember correctly, to the beach. They're all over town, actually.
Stop.
Right. We grab that and that. And smack and slowed and smack and
Be careful, these labs will show no...
Kill anyone in our way. We'll strip this village bare.
you can see just how easily you can switch between stances, which is pretty awesome.
There's no one to help you.
And crack and smack. Alright. Is that it?
I knew someone from...
At the moment, I'm finding the game fairly
If you're fighting
easy,
for
as you
peace,
can
we have to
see.
push these bandits back off the beach.
To the school. Okay, but we don't want them towards the school. Alright, let's go down this way.
Thank the heavens you came down here. They're animals.
And bash. Now, the one good thing about this weapon is that it has a nice range of attack, which is pretty cool.
White demon.
Alright, let's quickly heal. Obviously, healing is very important. You don't want to fall over. So, whenever possible, just quickly heal after a round. And then just quickly grab whatever you need to do. Alright, just quickly grab that as well. Alright, let's just see what he's going to say. Stop van attack. Okay. Guessing it's this way. Looks like it is. There's a save point. See, the grass actually looks pretty good around here, the foliage. Oh, hi, bro.
Yet another village with no purpose. I will replenish our supplies and continue my...
I love how they don't even move and then they explode in a set of giblets.
White demon.
And you can also notice that I'm doing an absolute ridiculous amount of damage to these dudes. Ow, ow, ow. Stop hitting me. Ow, okay. This is bad. Right, let's actually play a bit smartly now. Alright, he's done.
White demon.
There we go. Hate's gonna hate. Numbers are so bad when you do it with a little bit of skill. Oh crap! Ow! That's what you get for not looking for a second. Ah, oh, damn it. Alright, reload. Alright, let's see. Alright, hopefully we can do this.
Yet another village with
Alright,
no...
right. Yeah, we don't care. Right.
White demon.
Alright, there we go. I forgot about that. Right. If I remember correctly, you can actually do those. Ow. Ow. Gotta remember to block. Ow. Alright. Alright, definitely agility is the key. I don't even want to be there for more than 2 seconds. Alright. Excellent. Oh dear. She's done. Hopefully I can take these guys on. Oh, that was unpleasant.
Heavenly wave.
Right, let's see if we can take this dude on. Ow. Let's heal as quickly as possible.
White demon. Heavenly wave.
Right, let's let him immolate, I feel.
White demon.
Alright, he's done.
Stop. Heavenly wave.
Right, we definitely don't want to keep in one spot because that's like death.
White demon.
Ow.
Meet your end.
Alright, there we go. Let's quickly grab that actually. I don't know what it is, but let's grab it anyway. And another biff. Alright, that should... Okay, cool.
What are you? Your skills are more than this tiny village warrants. A further test is needed. These must...
Oh dear. As I was saying, this escalated quickly. And this is where the supernatural elements of the game start to come in. And the game quickly becomes very awesome. Right. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Okay, the balls to kill this guy. Well, let her own him, that's what my motto is.
White demon.
There we go.
Your technique is flawed.
Well, at least we got... Ow. There we go. Ah, leveled up as well, awesome. Hi, bro.
Impressive. Clearly, I have been too dismissive in my search. This village...
Meanwhile...
I have seen enough of your skills. You will die now, so I am not troubled later.
That was a very nice everything you had there.
Well fought, my student, but I cannot risk you against a foe like this yet.
So blatant. We never thought to look in so humble a place. We expected an army. Your strategy, as always, is impeccable.
Ah, yeah, it's all coming back to me now
Your
about this
search
guy's
is
story.
over, assassin, but no one will hear of your success.
I believe the technical term for that is owned. I kind of feel that the last tip was needed, but awesome.
It would seem that my past is catching up to me.
The only problem, as you can see, is the FMV is not that high a resolution, which is a bit of a shame.
Dawnstar can explain the nature of such creatures. I must go and make sure everything... You would have fought, and you would have died. You are not... You have done well.
Okay, so now we can upgrade something. View... Okay. Let's see, close. This is what I was saying about the alignment. This basically allows you to level up one thing or the other. Now I'm going to go with one more of those, and I'm going to boost that up, and I'm also going to boost that up. I know it's a fairly balanced approach, but I just want to do that to begin with, because I want to keep my health at a relatively high pool, to be honest. I'm going to click done. Now this is basically where you get to power up various things, and you can also remap styles to your hotkeys. So if you don't want a certain style to be on a certain key, well, by golly, you're allowed to do that. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, as I was saying, you can actually do things like this now. Level up. This basically allows you to do things such as speed increase. You now perform active chi styles and strikes, consume more chi but do more damage. You can activate E, press E, and it will basically turn your chi. So each time you hit, it does a hell of a lot more damage. Now, the reason all this is the reason all of this is extremely important is quite simple. It basically allows you to customize how you want to play your character. Bear in mind, this is not the only selection of fighting styles that you get in this game. You get a bucket load more. I'm not exactly sure how many, but this isn't the only weapon you got. I actually made a mistake, to be honest. I didn't actually mean to choose this weapon. I meant to go for the sword, but you know what it's like. Anyway, what I'm basically telling you is that there's an absolutely ridiculous amount of weapons and fighting styles in this game. Some of them are more aligned towards good, and some of them are more aligned towards being evil or mean. Now, bear in mind, this game isn't so... What's the way to put it? I would say not so silly, in how it deals with good and bad. I don't think it's quite as black and white. Well, not quite. It's still fairly black and white, but not quite as much as Star Wars: The Old Republic. It deals with it more subtly, I feel, and I think mostly because of the way that you get to fight. In other words, closed palm is a lot less merciful, but once again, it has an impact on what you're allowed to do, and you also get a lot more of a negative ending as you'd expect. So it really depends upon what you want. Now, if I show you weapon, now you can see that. Oops. Oh, anyway, that's fine. I don't actually mind spending a point. You can see that this basically reduces the amount of focus that you'll be spending to actually use it. Now, one of the issues you'll notice a lot with this, I'm just going to kind of increase that a little bit. Now, you can also notice, no, let's go. Let's quickly do that. Right. You'll notice that it's costing me 1 point to purchase one of these. Now, if I was to do another one, you can see it's now going to cost me 2 points. Now, the reason you want to actually reduce your focus is because it costs, well, using any of these weapons, and indeed quite a lot of cool stuff, requires either focus or what have you. So anyway, I'm going to just kind of boost those up. I feel the damage is okay at the moment, though. Now, White Dragon and White Demon and Heavenly Wave. New martial arts criticize on the dead list. Demon's power. Yeah, so now this is actually really powerful. The problem with it, as the game said, is it's quite slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to boost this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go with a balanced attack, because this isn't one of those games as well where you'll just want to, hey, you know what, I want to go with this because it's cool. Some bosses are immune to certain things. I mean, you just saw it on the undead dudes, and some are immune to, say, certain ways, or they'll just take less damage is basically what it comes down to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate chi damage on this one, and you can see I've got a point spare, but that's okay. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to disappear. It's just going to say, hey, you know what, that point it will be saved for later. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to exit. You can see I get a bucket load of extra experience.
I fought well against those bandits, but I had no idea, this is... I was worried enough when we were expecting bandits. I see.
That's all for now. I feel that's... Alright. Now, actually, that's a nice little cave here. There's actually quite a lot of cool little areas in this game, and I'd actually highly recommend you check them out wherever you can. As if you were to do so, you will find that...
Oh, you're a friend of Dawnstar, right?
Alive and useless. Now, that's what I was referring to. You notice I got closed fist points there, and that's obviously the way to the dark path. Right, I'm just demonstrating this. Now, I don't think we're going to... I'm just pressing I, and you can get into the what's the word I'm looking for? You can get into the character screen. Now, as you can see, there are quite a lot of followers on this game, and there are also a few that are hidden as well. So, yeah, some of them are actually really deadly and pretty cool. And just like in the Old Republic, you can choose various ones you want. You can also change it to attack or support. So I'm going to put her to support, I feel. So yeah, I'm very slightly towards the Dark Fist. Sorry, the negative, shall we say. Statistics. You can see right there, you can also see 24 opponents defeated. I don't necessarily know if that makes any difference at all, but it's worth, it's maybe worth checking out.
Yeah.
Now, I would also recommend that you don't do what I'm doing. I'd also recommend that you don't skip a lot of this conversation like I'm doing.
Remember Zhang Jin, her son? Troubled spirit. Sometimes.
Anyway, as I was saying, I'm sorry. One of the reasons that you want to actually listen to what they're saying is because sometimes you get a lot of conversation options, and this will give you a lot of side quests. So even if you want to be polite and
Don't forget his
courteous,
senior student. They say she's the one who fought many of those bandits.
damn right, and you just don't want to just start randomly pissing off people is basically what it comes down to. Despite the fact that you might want to act like a butthole to get negative points, you know, and just look cool, it's actually not a good idea. Because what will happen is that you'll simply not have enough, well, conversation options. You'll miss out on a lot of experience.
Please. No. No. How quickly What do you... Wait, I know this. Weapon... Oh, good.
Right. Now, the bottom line is, for the most part, they will still respect you if you're bad, because they also know that, you know, you can save their ass, pretty much. So yeah, I mean, I will say that this game, when it was released back in, as I said, 2007, I think it might have been released on the Xbox slightly before that, maybe 2006, but I can't remember offhand. It actually looks really good, and you can see that even now it doesn't look that bad. I mean, sure, you know what I'm going to say, it's not Crysis, but it's certainly not bad, and certainly looks better than quite a lot of games actually out there. I have a feeling I went the wrong way. Now, get into the school. There we go.
Glad to... Now you're...
Okay. Now, we can speak to Master Lee, or we can probably call this video here. I might put out another one. I don't necessarily know if I'll be doing it as a series, but I might put out another one if there's some interest in this video, just to show you guys. But yeah, I would highly recommend this game. If you're a martial arts fan, you're going to love it. If you're a fan of fighting games, you're probably going to like this, because it's kind of an action RPG, and a lot different to Knights of the Old Republic type of games, as I mentioned before. And if you're a fan of Bioware in general, you're going to like it. It's a very cool game. It's not without its faults, but in my opinion, it's absolutely one of the best games that I've played in this style, and it doesn't do things silly. It does them really well. So yeah, I'd highly recommend you check it out. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I will see you around soon, hopefully. So take care of yourselves, and bye for now. Have fun.